Get into our next story here. Let's get professional. All right, these deepfake videos scare the shit out of me. Like, really. They look like the dude. They look so much like the dude. It's ridiculous. Like, this guy is somebody who's pretending to be Tom Cruise, and then they do a deep fake and put Tom Cruise's face on it. And this article really wasn't that fascinating to me, other than the fact that I'm scared of deep fake. I like Deepfake Technology when it comes to like what they did with the Mandalorian and how they made Luke Skywalker. By the way, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Mandalorian by now, it's been months, so deal with it. You just got spoiled. It's your own fault. You should have watched it. You should have watched it. What's going, Erad? But like deepfake technology in itself and what deepfake can impose upon our culture, upon our society, is rather scary. Imagine deepfake being used on politicians, for politicians, by politicians, of other politicians, like in power roles, and not this bullshit, fluffy, fake Hollywood shit. Like, imagine deepfake being used like in scenarios that actually mattered, where like it was for people who had positions of power and authority, man. The actor really was Mark Hamill. That's so cool. That's so cool. Erad says that the actor, I didn't even know that. That's cool. So they literally like CGI'd Mark Hamill to look like a younger Mark Hamill. That's awesome. That's awesome. But like the deepfake technology can actually take like anyone and make them look like anyone. And really, the only place I enjoy deepfake technology is like porn videos. Like, really, because then I get to see my favorite stars in compromising positions, and I'm like, that's a good use of the technology. Thank you, deepfake, for that. Otherwise, I'm a little bit concerned. Now, here's a guy who's trying to be Tom Cruise, and I think he does it badly because he's not necessarily crazy enough to be Tom Cruise. So let's watch a deepfake of Tom Cruise here. Let's see what this is about.
I'm gonna show you some magic.
It looks really real. Like, I'm just saying right now, it looks pretty real. Like, it looks like Tom Cruise for the most part, but I would say a younger Tom Cruise. I wouldn't see, I'm not going to be like the sheep out there and say, oh, this is Tom Cruise right away. But if I wasn't looking for the deep fake, perhaps I would think that this in fact was Tom Cruise, right? But now that I know this is a deep fake and I look at it, I'm thinking to myself, this is like a 40-year-old Tom Cruise. You know, Tom Cruise, regardless, does not age. The man is ridiculous. He literally does not age. I think that vampire movie he did, like, something happened and he actually found a way to become a vampire, because the dude does not age. He literally does not age. But this guy is like trying to be Tom Cruise with the deep fake tech. So let's watch. It's just not crazy enough to be
the real thing.
The laugh's good.
I mean, it's all the real thing.
Yeah, it is kind of Tom Cruisey. It is kind of Tom Cruisey, but like nothing crazy being said in these deep fake videos that Tom Cruise does. Just like a lot of people going, what the fuck is Tom Cruise doing? Like, people on TikTok are watching Tom Cruise doing magic. People are watching him play golf, and he's doing shit like that. And it's not Tom Cruise, but they think it's Tom Cruise because, God, you know, everybody's, you know, but it's deep fake. How do you know? You can't tell the difference. So really just want to do a story on this, because like deep fake technology is really progressing. And I think what I get worried the most about, and this is in the Times, and I read the Times every so often, and it just caught me kind of like in a weird spot, because I was thinking to myself, like, man, you know, like, imagine the technology being used in really scary, powerful situations. It seems like it could be done fairly easy and fool a lot of people. Like, how do you combat that? How do you combat that? Because you know that's going to be like espionage type political power plays that might happen, where other governments will do stuff like that. Will make these deep fake videos, and then what happens? It's scary. Tell me what you guys think. I'll put this on the YouTubes, and let's get back to the show.